Have you ever stopped to wonder why we have day and night? Why not just endless daylight or perpetual darkness? Ah, the world we live in, it's full of mystery and wonder, isn't it? Among these mysteries, one that has intrigued humans since the dawn of time is the fascinating cycle of day and night. Imagine, if you will, a world with no sunrise to start your day, or a night sky without twinkling stars. Sounds a little unsettling, doesn't it? Well, luckily for us, we live in a world where the sun rises in the morning, sets in the evening, and the moon takes over the night sky. But have you ever stopped to ponder why this happens? Why do we get to experience the warm glow of the sun during the day and the peaceful serenity of the moon at night? Why not a constant stream of daylight or an eternal blanket of darkness instead? Well, it all boils down to one simple yet significant factor: the rotation of our home planet, the Earth. Yes, you heard it right. The Earth doesn't just sit still in space, it's constantly moving, spinning on its axis. And this rotation is what gives us our daily cycle of day and night. Picture the Earth as a giant spinning top. As it spins, different parts of the Earth receive sunlight, creating day in those areas. Meanwhile, the parts of the Earth not receiving sunlight experience night. This continuous spinning motion, this dance of the Earth, is what allows us to have a balanced cycle of day and night. So, the next time you watch a sunrise or gaze at the starlit night sky, remember, it's all thanks to this cosmic ballet, this rotation of the Earth. It's a simple truth, but one that holds immense power and beauty. The answer to this lies in the way our planet, the Earth, moves. Intrigued? Stay tuned. The Earth is not static. It's always moving, spinning on its axis, and this movement is what gives us day and night. Now let's dig a little deeper. Imagine a line passing through the Earth from the North Pole to the South Pole. This imaginary line is what we call the Earth's axis, and it is around this axis that the Earth spins, much like a top. This spinning motion is known as rotation. But how fast does the Earth rotate? Well, it's not as slow as you might think. The Earth spins at a speed of approximately 1,000 miles per hour. Yes, you heard that right. We're all spinning at that speed right now. But don't worry, we don't feel this motion because it's constant and we're moving along with it. So here's a fun fact. While the Earth spins on its axis, it also moves around the Sun in a path known as an orbit. This is a separate movement called revolution, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We'll delve into that in another episode. Now, back to rotation. The Earth completes a full rotation on its axis every 24 hours. That's why our day is divided into 24 hours. The part of the Earth facing the Sun experiences daylight, while the part facing away from the Sun experiences night. As the Earth spins, different parts of the world are brought into and out of sunlight, resulting in the cycle of day and night. Here's something to ponder. If the Earth didn't rotate, we'd have permanent day on one side and permanent night on the other. Imagine that. So, it's the Earth's rotation that gives us day and night. But how exactly does this happen? Let's find out. As the Earth spins, different parts of it face the Sun, giving us the cycle of day and night that we experience. Imagine Earth as a spinning top. As it rotates, different parts of its surface come into view of the Sun. When a particular part of the Earth is facing the Sun, that's when we have daylight. The Sun's rays reach the Earth, illuminating the sky and warming the surface. This is what we call day. But what happens when the Earth continues to spin? As the planet turns, the part that was facing the Sun now begins to move away from it. The Sun's rays no longer reach this part of the Earth directly. Darkness gradually descends as the sunlight fades. This is what we call night. So, in simple terms, when your part of the Earth is facing the Sun, it's daytime for you. And when your part of the Earth is facing away from the Sun, it's nighttime. This is why when it's day in New York, it might be night in Tokyo. It all depends on which part of the Earth is facing the Sun at any given time. Now, you might be wondering, why doesn't the Earth stop spinning? Well, the Earth's rotation is due to the way it was formed. About 4.5 billion years ago, a giant cloud of gas and dust collapsed under its own gravity, spinning as it did so. This spin has been maintained ever since, due to a principle in physics known as the conservation of angular momentum. And here's an interesting fact. The Earth doesn't spin at a constant speed. Its rotation is gradually slowing down, but don't worry, it's happening at a very, very slow pace. At the current rate, it would take about 140 million years for the length of a day to increase by just 1 minute. So now you know how this incredible phenomenon of day and night occurs. But why does it matter? The rotation of the Earth isn't just about giving us day and night. It has far-reaching impacts on our lives. We're all familiar with the concept of time zones, but have you ever stopped to think about why they exist? The answer lies in the Earth's rotation. As our planet spins on its axis, different parts of it face the sun at different times. This rotation creates the 24-hour cycle we're all familiar with, and it's the reason why it's morning in New York when it's evening in Tokyo. But the Earth's rotation affects more than just our clocks. It also plays a crucial role in our climate. The rotation of the Earth generates a force known as the Coriolis effect. This effect causes the trade winds to blow from east to west in the tropics, and the prevailing westerlies to blow from west to east in temperate zones. These wind patterns are vital for distributing heat around our planet, helping to create the varied climates we see today. Even the shape of the Earth itself is influenced by its rotation. Without it, our planet would be a perfect sphere. But the centrifugal force generated by the Earth's spin causes it to bulge slightly at the equator and flatten at the poles. This is why the Earth is described as an oblate spheroid rather than a perfect sphere. The Earth's rotation also has an impact on the behavior of many animals. For example, many species of birds use the rotation of the Earth to navigate during migration. They align their internal compasses with the rotation of the Earth to find their way. In conclusion, the rotation of the Earth is a key part of our daily lives, influencing everything from the time we wake up to the climate of our planet, to the shape of the Earth itself. It's a complex and fascinating process that we often take for granted, but without it, our world would be a very different place. The Earth's rotation isn't just a scientific phenomenon, it's a fundamental part of life as we know it. So, the next time you wake up to a beautiful sunrise or watch a stunning sunset, you'll know exactly what's happening. We've journeyed through the wondrous mechanisms of our planet, understanding the science behind the daily miracle that is day and night. In our exploration, we've discovered that the Earth's rotation on its axis, an unceasing dance that lasts approximately 24 hours, creates the cycle of day and night. As the Earth spins, different parts of it face towards and away from the sun, bringing about alternating periods of light and darkness. We've also learned that this rotation isn't merely a celestial ballet. It plays a profound role in sculpting the world we live in and the lives we lead. The rhythm of day and night shapes our sleeping patterns, our eating habits, and even our cultural practices. It influences the weather patterns, the currents in the ocean, and the survival strategies of countless species. Even the simplest of phenomena, like the direction of the wind, are shaped by Earth's rotation. The Coriolis effect, a result of Earth's spin, causes winds to curve as they blow across our planet's surface. This in turn influences weather patterns, contributing to the formation of cyclones and anticyclones. But perhaps the most beautiful aspect of Earth's rotation is the one we experience every day, and often take for granted: the breaking dawn, the radiant midday sun, the tranquil twilight, and the peaceful night, all testament to this fantastic cosmic dance. So let's not just understand this marvel, but also appreciate it. Let's marvel at the stars that twinkle at night, and the sun that brightens our day. Let's be grateful for the cool nights that give us respite from the heat, and the warm days that bring life to our world. The rotation of the Earth is truly a marvel, one that brings us the rhythm of day and night, shaping our lives in ways more than one.